Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Now, between parts, I did what I promised for once, and did some off-screen training. Number one, Bird has been replaced by Hanson. You know, I'm not going to say where the name origin from this one came from, so I just want you guys to know if I want you to write in the comments what you think it's based off of, because, it should be pretty obvious, but, okay, so ones that we purified. We got Corporal the Arbok. We got Groper, the Tangela. This guy still needs to be purified, but it's okay because we actually have almost all full chambers. So if you see here, we got full tempo, full tempo, full tempo, full tempo, full tempo, not full tempo, full tempo, and I decided, you know what, let's just fill this up with normal types, and for some reason it gave full tempo. I have no idea why. I mean, they're not good against each other, so that was weird. Okay, so as for the other ones, we got Tiki Tongo, the Nosepast. We got Nearfetched, the Farfetch. Who else do we have here that I purified recently? We got, named after mine in Pokemon Fire Red, Cattercake, the Butterfree. We got, you know what? It'd probably just be easier to go to the list that we have in our PDA, which I always called Pistardier as a kid, which is the wrong name. We're going to the Shadow Monitor. Now, it should be... Where did we about start from? Let's see here. Paris... Okay, so, let's start from Magneton. It doesn't say their names. Gosh darn it, who cares? By the end of this, I will be doing a whole... Actually, I should show this off. By the end of this, I will be doing a whole big, you know, review of all the ones we caught. So, where are they? I actually caught off-screen... Well, I guess you saw the Magmar here, and then in the box, the Pinsir. I caught them off screen because, well, I fought them on I fought the guy on screen, and so I thought, you know what? You guys don't need to see that. Plus, it helped with my training because I needed training badly. Really, it's funny though, because while I was waiting, I kind of just, like, I wanted to get the Bayonet too, which I also got off screen. I kind of just walked in circles for a long time, and that purified a bunch of Pokemon at the same time Mir B came after, you know, appeared on the radar. So it actually worked out in the end. So that's good. I also picked up what remaining items were in here. I fought all the people. Surprisingly, all these people... They're not all trainers. Most of these are just people who want to talk to you. For instance, here's a pretty funny and perverted one, which is surprising. You can talk to this girl here, and she's, I'm gonna change into my white lab outfit, so don't come in. Promise me, okay? Okay. I promise. I'm not in. I'm not in. I'm not in. I get it. Because I want to see boobs. So I was thinking to myself, you know what? We kind of need... Like, I think the best way to do these videos is to find a subject to talk about. And talk about it. So I thought to myself, what subject has kind of come up in gaming recently that would kind of be affecting of me? First off, though, we got this new area, which has a bad camera angle. But it's okay, because we can keep going in now, this way. So I was thinking to myself, what kind of has affected gaming recently? Also, there's a heal machine here. So we got a new home base! With the exception of a PC. There's no PC here. Which is kind of sad, but at the same time it's nice because then we just have a sort of half home base. Okay, so, like I was saying, I've been thinking what issue has affected gaming recently, and I thought, you know, the idea of digital versus physical games. Oh, there's a PC right here. Perfect. You look cute, but you're also brave and bold to come to a place like this. It would be a shame to beat someone like you. But there's a good chance to score some points with Master Greevil, because he likes to watch that stuff. Woohoo! So yeah, I was thinking to myself, okay, no, let's rewind that. What I was trying to say is, I think that is a big issue that's sort of come up recently. Mainly because I'm looking at, like, what my recent purchases were, and it's like, my latest purchase was, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, but I bought it digitally. Now, I don't know, it's like, on the one hand, okay, let's talk about the pros and cons of buying digitally. Also, Conher now knows Earthquake, so that's very good. Let's talk about the pros and cons a bit of, which you choose. So, the pros to physical games. Now, with physical games, it's nice, because, I mean, they're there, they're physical. They, you know, they look good on a big wall, they're nice, they, you know, it's nice to have the physical game. You have the books, You know, you can give them to friends. You can take them to a friend's house. If the system dies, you still have the games. You can sell the games after if you're done with them. I know a lot of people do that where they sell the games. That's perfectly viable. What else is there? With physical games, I don't know, like, they feel more like games. They feel more like you own them. Like, it's a definite you do own them. But on the other hand, they can scratch, which, you know, that's bad. I mean, I've lost, I think, a movie once to it being scratched, and that makes me sad. Whenever I lose, that's another thing, just losing them in general. I mean, I've lost all my Game Boy Advance games. I've lost all my Game Boy Color games because of the fact that we had to move. And so that made, you know, carrying all that stuff, we lost some of them on the way. You know, you don't, it's like, you know, you own them, which is nice, but at the same time, you can lose them. Now, with digital games, you always have them. They're always with you. You don't have to get up to change the game, which is, well, let me tell you, that's nice. What else is there? You can't, it's like, you can also, with digital games, I know on the PS3, you can game share. For instance, Fuad bought recently, One Piece All-Star, no All-Stars, One Piece Pirate Warriors. I was thinking of PlayStation All-Stars for some reason, because I'm excited for that game. For example, you can buy, One Piece, he bought One Piece Pirate Warriors, I got it. I'm buying PlayStation All-Stars, he gets it. It is really a win-win, because each of you gets a copy. Now, on the other end, if my PS3 were to die, I'd have to tell them to delete those copies because I'd need another one, but that's a different story. I'm not don't have much problem with that. What else is there? Also, they're better for the environment. They are. Because, you know, with the whole everyone wants to go green, and there is really a big push for green stuff now, which I think is good. I think, you know, going digital is a better way. I mean, look at Steam. Steam basically, in my opinion, sort of brought PC gaming, I wouldn't say back from the dead or saved it, but it really did amp it up. Because nowadays, games, they're cheaper too. Digital games are almost always cheaper because you don't have to worry about the materials used to buy them. And, well, then again, they still, you know, sometimes sell them for the full price. I mean, look at PlayStation All-Stars. Actually, PlayStation All-Stars, since I pre-ordered it on the PSN, which I think is such a good idea, I actually got it without tax. And I got all the pre-order bonuses, and I didn't have to worry about, you know, having to drive into Edmonton at midnight because, you know, I mean, I pre-ordered stuff before, and what happened was I pre-ordered Ultimate Marvel, and they didn't have any codes left for the Girls Pack DLC, so I never got it. That made me kind of angry because, you know, they had that outfit with Morgan in that low-cut top. To this day, I don't have it. And it makes me sad. Because I like seeing Morgan wearing a low-cut top. You know, what can I say? I'm a guy. I mean, a guy who really likes breasts. I mean, that's a normal thing, right? I mean, of course, you know, there's ass people. I mean, Morgan has a good ass too, but I mean, you don't really see it as much in the pants. Not as much. I mean, yeah. What am I talking about? Let's change subject, why don't we? This is a bad subject. Because, actually, you know, it's funny. I really don't pay attention to, like, the fact. Well, I mean, okay, this is what I'm going at. I'm like, I always forget that I have younger subscribers. And by younger, I mean, like, I don't know your ages, but I mean, I know I have some younger ones, hopefully above 10 at least. But, you know, no less than that. Master Grievous better not have seen this. But, it's like, on the other hand, when I discovered Let's Plays, one of the reasons I really enjoyed them was I led a very sort of protected youth, if you will, where I wasn't allowed to play teen games until I was 13. I wasn't allowed to play M games until I was 17, which is this year. So that's why I now have Mass Effect 2 and God of War 1, 2, the 2 PSP ones on the PS3. You know, I wasn't allowed to watch any rated movies that were older than me. Also, we got an email from Egan. Dear Michael. No, wait, what was his voice? He had, oh yeah. Dear Michael, I hope you're well. I wrote you a haiku poem. If Team Snagem goons cause trouble in the desert, go and sandbag 'em. It works! But on the other hand, actually, I wonder, when I wrote this game, did I know what haiku was? That's a good question. Let's see here. I don't remember when I got, I got this game around grade 5 or 6. 5. So, I probably did, actually. You know what? I think I'm going to switch up some Pokemon. Let's change out Conher for Hansen. I think our new guy needs to get some new action going on in this. You know what? That's just an... Oh, but there's an item all the way over there. I see you, little item. I hope nobody jumps down from the ceiling to attack me. Oh, no.
Wah! You thought there was no one this way, didn't you? You're not getting off the hook that easily.
Why is my microphone going crazy? I need to move it down. Coalesced! His name rhymes with molest. That's bad. That was a bad naming choice. But you know what? It's okay. And look! There's a freaking poison type! Now Hansen can be put to good use. Oh my god, Hansen is a girl! Well, this is, unexpected. The name... Oh, I went to press the wrong button. I went to not press that button and pressed it. Whatever. This kind of puts a hamper on his name. Because, I don't know. Oh, whatever. So, Psychic. Actually, Psychic is such a beautiful move. It's... What? How did you survive that? Psychic is powerful. Hypno is powerful. And, like, Flash Fire Ray. Ooh. Thank you. Now watch how much damage Flamethrower is going to do. I'm going to do it again. Just to show you how much damage it's going to do this time. And, let's see. It should... If I'm right, it should kill it. No. Okay, so it didn't do that much more. But it should have killed it, because that's what it does. But yes, Psychic's a powerful move. It gets stabbed. Why didn't he... Oh, maybe Weezing with special defense. I don't know. I don't know the whole type, like, what Pokemon have good of which sort of... Well, except for a couple. I mean, like, I know Pikachu has high attack and high, speed. I know because and has horrible defense. I know because my Pikachu that I'm playing with in, Fire Red right now is pretty bad in terms of defense. You know, when it has like 60 of every stat and then 30 defense, you know. Are you kidding? What? No! I'm not accepting that because I guess it has high defense. Oh my goodness. Well, then again, we're also 4 levels below each of them. Sludge! Oh no! That's a move that involves horrible, greasy, grimy gopher guts, mutilated monkey feet. As a kid, I never enjoyed gross stuff. You know how they always say, like, oh, boys will be boys, and they like their gross stuff? It's like, not really. I never really liked any of that, because, I don't know, as a kid, it just always felt like it was gross. Ew. I mean, on the one hand, yes, you could use the explanation that I was, as a kid, a massive pussy, but, no, actually, that argument works really well, because that's exactly what it was. Oh my goodness. This happens to be a Shadow Rapidash. I wasn't expecting that. It's a good thing I threw out Zaprong. 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 Let's... I guess... Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll do... Thunder Wave. That sounds good. Oh, no, not Shadow Rave again. I don't know. That really doesn't sound like a rave. I need to find, like, a rave song. Like, a good... non-licensed rave song. I can't think of one right now. There's one song that comes to mind, but I'm not sure if it's unlicensed. I'm pretty sure it is. It's weird. It was a song that I bought that no one's ever heard of before, that is actually one of the most catchy songs ever. I remember, I was looking around on the iTunes store looking for an app for something, and I came across this song called Lolita Bot, and it's about a lolly robot singing about how she's a 12-year-old girl and not to tell your girlfriend you're in a relationship with her. And the entire song is sung through like you know those text-to-speech programs? It's like that. It's almost like Miku, but not like better at English, number one. Like, it's really good English. But it sounds even more robotic. It's not trying to sound human, you know. It's trying to sound robotic. Screech? Really? With moves like what I have, why would I want to learn Screech? Also, Macargo. Is that a Shadow Macargo, perchance? Yes, it is. Aha! Now, is he gonna rave with us, or are we going to... Ooh, Shadow Down. Not a shadow pillow filled with feathers. Because that's what it sounds like. Defense harshly fell. Hey, my phone was on for a second. What did that thing that pop up? No, it is the same people from before. I am always in the chat with the Sonic Showcast, and so they're always talking about stuff and things, and I'm just here like, guys, you know, I'm let's playing, but they don't listen because, well, actually, I don't tell them that because that would mean I'd have to take time out of my LP to answer my phone. And I mean, who answers their phone during a Let's Play? Ha ha ha! Actually, I wonder if anybody gets that. Look up Super Gaming Brothers. They're probably my favorite Let's Play group ever. Seriously. Okay, so it's funny. All my favorite Let's Play groups are exactly that. They're groups. Very rarely do I find a person who I enjoy. It seems that groups just have much more to work off of. I mean, yeah, they talk to each other, which I think is what makes for good material. Because, I mean, seriously, if I filmed half the stuff that I talk about with, like, Fuad, it'd be comedic gold. Then again, it also, the other half would be, you know, us being not very heterosexual with each other. Even though we are. Just lower end heterosexuality. If you understand what I am saying. I guess I will... Shadow Ball shouldn't do too much damage to Rapidash. And Fire Punch shouldn't do too much damage to Mercargo. Let's hope we just do a little you know, just a little, let's see, That was not really an as much as it was a no, not even a it was a That's like when I miss completely. Just I punch someone and it just So Rapidash probably can be caught now. Shadow Sky! Oh no! It's gonna rain! Shadow Rave, here we go. That is hard to do. And I have no idea what it sounds like on the other end. I mean, it probably sounds good, like, to me. Because when you make that noise, you can actually feel it when you're doing the noise. Like, you can feel the like, you can feel it go through your entire body. It's such a guttural sort of feeling of feelingness. I don't know. So let's go after... Let's see. First off, also I bought a bunch more Pokeballs. Let's use Ultra Ball on Mercargo, and then we're going to Giga Drain Rapidash? Why not? Again, a itty bit of damage is better than absolutely no damage at all. Just an itty bitty bit. Has anybody tried those itty bits ice cream? I always see them and I'm like, why don't you just get the big thing ice cream? Because it's like more ice cream. You don't have to deal with the air in between the pocket, the little balls of ice cream. I bet you in like, oh wow, that did perfect amount of damage. I bet you in like, 5 years? Maybe. When somebody's watching my video for extreme nostalgia like I would a SNES video, they probably, you know, like hear me and they'd be like, what's an itty bit? Because I remember, I was looking today. Now, only 90s kids remember this, or even know about this. They were called Go-Go's Crazy Bones. Now, I know they have a new one, but they suck. But the original ones were so cool. They were like little bone things. I remember I collected them. But actually, I didn't collect them. Because where I lived, they didn't sell them. So, I only got them with McDonald's treats. Whoa, I just remembered another one from my childhood. They were like little, oh my gosh, they were little dudes that would stand on each other. I can't describe them. They're little, like, plastic figures with hooks on their arms and legs. And what you'd have to do is you have to stack them into towers. They're like, you know those barrel of monkeys? They're like that, but adjustable, and they're all made of cubes. I remember those, too. Those were another thing that I collected. Also, Mighty Beans.
I can't win battle! I just can't battle in this wicked heat!
Okay, there we go. I almost threw up doing his voice, because for some reason it just... Heck. But, that was another... Oh, you kidding me!
I'm throwing everything at you with no restraint. I can't take this brutal heat anymore.
I was like, let's go grab the item, then go heal up. Well, screw me, right? I mean, like, just Colin. Okay, that's a normal name. For once, we've come across a completely normal, baseline sort of, okay, name. finally. So, Hansen and Aquarius. Oh, perfect. I was gonna say, oh wow. The timer ball animation looks cool. It has a little spinny things, and they stop. Okay, that's cool. So he's dark though. It's actually baton pass away, and then water gun. Why baton pass? I don't know. It just looks cooler than using than just going to the menu. I want to see what baton pass looks like in this game too. I remember it was Pokemon Stadium 2. I was playing at a friend's house, and Apom used baton pass. Like, that's the stupidest move ever. What's it look like in this? Okay, so unlike in Pokemon Stadium 2, it doesn't actually turn into a baton. That's what it did in Pokemon Stadium 2. I was like, that's so dumb. I mean, it turns into a baton, then a baton turns into the other Pokemon. I'm like, what? That's so weird. Pin Missile! Oh no, this might actually kill Aquarius. Don't kill Aquarius! No! Okay. That's not doing much damage. But that's good. But you know what will? Oh, yes. It's time to unleash an earthquake. But first off, we're gonna get flamethrowered. Don't kill Conher! Okay, that's good. I mean, yeah, just attack the water type with fire. Because that's logic. Icy Wind, just to reduce their speed, really. And do some damage to Cacturne, too. Just a bit. I like how it's oh, you're kidding me. I like how it's guaranteed to lower their speed, too, which is nice. It's not like others that's like, oh, it could. Okay, so that did quite a bit to Cacturne. Let's see, is it gonna just... Oh, that did quite a bit to Aquarius. Will it decimate Ninetales? Yo, no. I was gonna be like, yeah, that's awesome, but it wasn't. Why are you punching the one with high defense and not the one that's already dead? Colin, I was expecting more from you. You are the one with the normal name. You're not one of those people who's just like, my name's Bill Bob. Actually, no, that's kind of a normal name. Compared to the names in this game. Also, jeez, Jamie, jeez, stop texting me. Because that's what you're doing to me. Again! One more time! What's he even say? He says, where the hell is it? I don't know what you're talking about, and I will not answer you. How come he always gets brought up in my parts? I should check for emails like I always do. Because this phone doesn't, ooh. But it kill Aquarius, so I'd rather not. It's funny, though, because it's like, before I'd always do the whole I'd give shoutouts thing, but my phone doesn't automatically go for the mail anymore, so I kind of have to refresh before a part. Because I remember, I always enjoyed that, because then people would get, you know, just random hooplas and stuff. Random shibbity-shams, random... How are you still alive? Seriously! That's so crazy! You're like, so much more than I expected you to be. Also, Torkoal. Seriously. You know what? Let's mute you. Mute. There we go. Okay, no, you're actually dead, because I decided to do an attack on you, which was smart, instead of being not smart and not doing anything that I did not want to do. What? Ho-ho! I'm just, again, talking for talking's sake. I love how this part, I start off like, you know what, let's get an idea to talk about. And then halfway through, I'm just like, talking. Just because I can! It's like, well, I guess that's kind of what I do. I just kind of spew everything that's in my brain at the moment. Like, it just comes out. Which, on the one hand, makes for good entertainment. Sometimes. I'm looking at you last part. Oh, the end just got so boring. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna be like, don't kill someone who I'd care about. But you didn't. Although this might throw... Okay, so we're actually gonna switch out to Steve. Also, I bought some revives. Because I knew I'd need some. Switch out to Steve. Now we're gonna Earthquake, which will not do any damage to What's-Its-Face, because it's flying. Okay, yeah, it's not very effective. Okay, so that's a good partner for Earthquake. Doesn't affect Mantine, I know. That's what I wanted. Not really. That's just neutral to what I had planned. No! Crap! Okay, so I should probably take out my... Number one, we're gonna get Hansen to revive... I bit my tongue as I was saying that. Ow! Get Hansen to revive the prong, and then we're going to... Ow, that hurt! I really did bite my tongue! Like, badly. Ow! Revive the prong. There we go. Ow, that hurt! And we're gonna get Hansen to... No. Darn it, I already screwed it up. Whatever. Who cares about your logic? Agility? Oh no, that's not very good. That Mantine's flying through the air as fast as it can! Okay. This is... this really brings up something I actually was gonna talk about. I've been wanting to do a video series on games that I want to do, like... get more people to know, but don't have time to do a full let's play of. So I want to do reviews games. And actually, the first one comes up to flying manta rays. It was a game called Uncharted Waters: New Horizons, and I remember that game being another one of those ones that are like ripped straight from my childhood because it was, you know, played at my my nana's house, and just something about that game. It was a sailing simulator, which. Well, actually, it's more of a pirate simulator, but the idea of it sounds pretty boring, but when you're actually playing it, it's so well done. It's in the style of almost a JRPG, which I thought was so brilliant. And one of the things that scared me about it was the random events that would happen when I would see, and one which was a manta ray attack. And I always remember that. I'm like, oh my god. And so for the longest time, I thought manta rays could kill people. I thought they could fly, and they would kill people. It took me a long time to learn that they in fact cannot fly, and in fact do not kill people. But that really affected... Oh geez, that's scary. When he gets hit. In fact, when his eyes go open, period, it's kind of freaky. Just a bit. Just a wee bit. Not really too much, because I mean, I've seen freakier. I mean, look at my search history. Actually, no, I don't get how people are into some of that weird stuff. But again, let's change the topic. Let's just scoodle on over back to the... So yeah, I know I'm kind of giving away stuff for my big review, but I'm not even sure if I want to do it. Oh, no PP left. I'm not even sure if it's something I want to do. Because on the one hand, it's like, I'd like to do this, but on the other hand, it means it'd be a lot more effort. And since I only have so much time to do videos, I mean, like right now even, I technically have no time to do a video. I should be upstairs cleaning the kitchen as goes with my schedule. But, number one, it's Friday for me, which is, you know, very nice. But, number two, I do think this has evolved into more than a hobby. I do. Doing Let's Plays has really evolved into something more. Not much more. It's not like it's gonna take over my life or anything. But I do think it's gotten to the point where it's become... I don't know the word even. Very routine. And, I mean, I should be paying you guys. Because you guys are like the ultimate therapists. Because I know you listen even if you don't say anything. So it's like you're listening, but you don't do the whole, well, it means you want to have sex with men, you know, sort of guy sitting in a chair thing that I'm like, what, no, where'd you get that line of logic? It's too hot in here, I can't focus my mind at all. Okay, so, well, that's about a half-hour part, so let's actually walk back. Oh, well, oh my goodness, we're just getting whammied full of notifications, both in real life and in game. That is actually beautiful that it just goes hand in hand. Like happy little butterflies. But they don't have hands. So that entire metaphor is kind of lost. Not a metaphor, simile. Pardon my lack of knowledge of English terms. What am I doing? That was the right section. Let's take out the Dodrio right there. Switch it out for Macargo. See? It all works with the names. Also, so like fire and rock are good against bug, but it doesn't do that. Again, I've had no one explain to me yet what makes that go up, because, you know, if I knew, it'd be nice, but... Like, look! Fire's good against ice! Why won't it go up? I don't get that. I really don't. Pincer, you can now replace... Primeape. So, with that, with our new member, Hansen, the female whose name doesn't work, we will continue on our journey next time, folks. We're almost at the top, actually. No, we're actually not. We're about halfway. I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness.
Ciao!